Greetings, everyone. So, carrying on with the belated package from Mum, and specifically going through the DVDs Mum No Longer Wants collection. Maybe that's what I'll call the video. DVDs Mum No Longer Wants, parts 1 through 3. Through 3. Yes, so this is the batch we went through last time. Quite a grab bag of stuff. Got some, got some pretty well-known, award-winning or fan favorite stuff, and some more obscure stuff that I had never heard of, but definitely quite an eclectic mix. So there's going to be lots of interesting movie nights here for quite some time, I think. Alrighty, well, let's not waste any time because we've got one more batch to go through. So part 3 of DVDs Mum no Longer Wants from my belated birthday package today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Okay, let's carry on here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so it looks like we got another double feature. Ooh, this one actually sounds like it might be pretty good. Looks like a Julia Roberts double feature. We've got Sleeping with the Enemy and Dying Young. Excellent. So it sounds like a couple of her more dramatic roles. Very cool. I've always liked Julia Roberts. I've, never really had any issues with her. Of course, I did see Pretty Woman back in the day, and liked that quite a bit. More recently, around Halloween, I actually watched Mary Riley, which I got on one of the Mill Creek multi-movie sets, and that one was really good. So definitely going to enjoy checking those out. A couple of dramatic turns by Ms. Roberts. Oh, here we go, and this is one that surprised Mum didn't like this one, actually. Or maybe she did, she just didn't want to keep it for whatever reason. But we have The Book of Eli, which of course I recently picked up on Blu-ray. I think I talked about it in one of my post-apocalyptic updates. Really good film. I really enjoyed this one a lot, actually. I picked up the Blu-ray on Boxing Day for like $5 or something like that. It was ridiculously cheap, but really enjoyed this one a lot. It actually, for me, had a very Fallout 3 kind of vibe to the world that it's set in. It was kind of like you could easily see that taking place in the world of Fallout 3. But yeah, really like that movie a lot, and that's one that I know I will definitely watch again and again. But I guess Mum's just not into post-apocalyptic stories like I am. Then we have License to Kill, another Denzel dramatic turn. You gotta love some Denzel. I mean, he is just one hell of a good actor, and I've always really enjoyed him. Even in movies where the movies themselves aren't particularly good, I've always really enjoyed Denzel in them. I think he's just an amazing actor, and one of the best actors of our time. So yeah, I have not seen this one, but definitely want to check this out because I'm always down for some more Denzel. And here we go. This is another one I actually have on Blu-ray, but I know that Mum didn't like this one. We've talked about it on the phone a few times. District 9. Just not her cup of tea. She's not big on found footage films, and she's not big on, I don't know, more kind of artsy sci-fi stuff, I guess. But, yeah, I think it's just mostly found footage type of films she doesn't really care for. Otherwise, I'm sure she would have liked this more, but she just didn't like the style of it, I think. So, District 9. And then here's one actually from the same category that I know she didn't like for much the same reasons. Cloverfield. I actually still need to pick this one up on Blu-ray again. It was one of the ones that I ended up selling early last year. So I definitely want to get this back in the collection. I really liked this, and Mum knew, seeing it, that it was one that I would like, because she knows that, as a kid, I like the Godzilla movies and stuff like this, and as I talked about it in, I think, my review of this a while back, it's very much like a Godzilla movie, but from the perspective of the fleeing citizens, and I liked that about it. Mum, however, did not. I think it's the thing she doesn't like about the found footage stuff is what a lot of people don't like about it is the shaky camera work and stuff like that. That doesn't bother me, but it's one that she just didn't care for. Wow, I'm actually surprised that she got rid of this one. I actually just watched this not even a week ago on Blu-ray. I picked it up a little while ago. We have Bruce Willis in Surrogates, which I did not know at the time is actually based on a graphic novel. I'd really like to pick up the original graphic novel this is based on. I really enjoyed Surrogates a lot, actually. I know it got kind of mixed reviews, and some people didn't like it because they're expecting it to be more action. Well, I mean, it says high-octane action on it. It does have some cool action sequences, but it's actually a much more character-focused sci-fi piece. So I think it may have been a victim of being marketed improperly. And, you know, a lot of people thinking it was an action movie may have passed on it because of that. And other people thinking it was an action movie went to see it because of that and were disappointed because it's not much of an action movie. But as a character-driven sci-fi piece, I think it works really well, and I definitely recommend it if you're into those types of sci-fi movies. And it's Bruce Willis. Come on, I mean, Bruce Willis is awesome. Yeah, this is one that I don't think I've ever actually seen because I'm not a big sports movie guy, but this, you know, features Kevin Costner, who is an actor who I've come to enjoy in later years. I didn't care for him back when these movies originally came out, like sort of this era, because I think it was because my girlfriend at the time was just unhealthily obsessed with Kevin Costner, and she was like in her early 20s. I'm like, really? You're gonna have like a 13-year-old teenage girl crush on Kevin Costner? Like, come on. So anyway, we have Bull Durham, which is one of his earlier better films, from what I understand. Even though I'm not particularly into so-called sports movies, I do like the occasional one if it's a good solid drama, you know, and has some good you know, good emotion behind it. And I understand this one's actually quite good, so I'm definitely going to enjoy checking that one out. And yeah, so there we go. All right, so we only got 4 left here. Only 4 left, and that's it. Okay, we have another bit of Denzel drama here. We have Ricochet, with also featuring John Lithgow and Ice-T. Fucking A, I'm going to enjoy that one. Yeah, I don't know that one. Looks like he's a cop in it. Cool. It says, this is one case that's going to be settled out of court. Ooh, sounds good and intense, just the way I like them. You know, I like my cop dramas gritty, so this sounds like a good one. All right, so definitely going to enjoy that. Add that to the cop drama collection. And here we have Tom Hanks in the sequel to the Da Vinci Code. We've got Angels and Demons. I've never seen the Da Vinci Code, so I don't know if I'm going to be completely lost watching this or what. But yeah, it was just the kind of thing that didn't really appeal to me that much. Again, I'm kind of surprised Mom's getting rid of this one because I thought she really liked the Da Vinci Code. Maybe she just didn't care as much for the sequel. But yeah, anyway, I'll check it out. I'll give it a day in court, as it were. Oh, here we go. This is another Denzel one I've never seen that I've been wanting to check out. We have Out of Time. Awesome. You can tell Mom likes a bit of Denzel in her collection. Yeah, can't blame her. The guy's a good-looking dude and a fine actor. Alrighty, so yeah, Out of Time. Never seen it. Definitely going to look forward to it. I think there will be a Denzel-a-thon in the future. Definitely. And that's not a bad thing. Oh, this is one I've been wanting to see for so long. I have not. I heard, you know, mixed reviews of it, but I don't care. It's motherfucking Martin Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio in Shutter Island. So how can you go wrong there? I mean, some dark, mysterious goings-on with Leonardo DiCaprio and Martin Scorsese. I mean, 2 of the biggest talents of our time. Fantastic stuff. I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But a fantastic combination of talents. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking out. Who else is in this here? We have Leonardo DiCaprio, Mark Ruffalo, Ben Kingsley, Michelle Williams, Emily Mortimer, Patricia Clarkson, and Max von Sydow. Wow. Ming the Merciless himself is in this. That's awesome. I'm definitely going to put this high on my must-watch list. I've been wanting to check that out for quite a while. And I think that's it. I think the rest of the stuff in here is stuff for Daddy and Rosie to share together. I guess I can show you some of the munchies. We got Dad's oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. Good stuff. We'll set some of the munchies aside. And then we have, oh, this will be nice. We got Mr. Christie's mini Oreos. Awesome. So lots of cookies for Daddy and Rosie to rot our teeth with. So we're going to put all the munchies back in the bag here, actually, so Rosie can discover them when she's checking out all of her stuff. That'll be good. Might just sneak a few on the side there, because, you know, cookies are good. Yeah, put the goldfish back in there. Actually, when my mom came out to visit, who of course Rosie knows as Nana, so not Grandma, but Nana, because my mom's mom was my Nana, so Mom wanted to be Nana to Rosie, so that's cool. They both had a lot of fun sharing goldfish together. Rosie's always been very generous and very, into sharing and stuff. She actually really likes to share, almost to the point where she insists on sharing. She doesn't want to keep things to herself. She wants to share them. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, she's a good kid that way. But one of the things was they picked up some goldfish, and Nana was like, "Oh, I love goldfish," and Rosie was like, "Oh, me too." So they were sharing goldfish like the whole time they were here. It was really adorable. It was like their treat they would share together. So that's very cool. So I always make sure to anytime I see goldfish on sale, I always make sure to grab a bag because I know Rosie likes to munch on them and stuff. So, alrighty, so quite a stack of DVDs from Mum. So we got all this stuff. Got all of these. And we got all of these. Quite a mix. I'm really surprised to see some of these in Mum's collection because they're sort of the types of movies I didn't think she'd even have a passing interest in checking out. But and also surprised to see that, you know, some of the ones she's getting rid of, because I would have thought that they would be ones that she would, you know, want to check out again at some point. But as I said, I mean, a lot of these are not necessarily movies that she didn't like. A lot of them are just ones that she watched once or twice and then just decided she's probably never going to watch them again. She was basically just kind of paring down the collection. She's living in a smaller place now than she used to, so she doesn't have as much space as she used to. So, you know, out with the old, in with the new. That's basically the way it goes. I mean, I've done that with my collection on many occasions over the years. It's just like, yeah, you know, do I really need these movies? You know, I'd rather just kind of keep the stuff that I'm really interested in and go that way. So, yeah, there you go. So thanks, Mum, for a pile of movies. Definitely going to be lots of movie nights in the future. And, yeah, I'll probably keep some of them and get rid of some others. But that's the way it goes. And then there's a few here, actually, I wouldn't mind getting on Blu-ray, like, if I like them. So at least it gives me a chance to check out the movies and see what I think. Like, Shutter Island is one I would definitely consider getting on Blu-ray. And, you know, some of the other ones, like, was it Coming to America? Coming to America, I know, just came out on Blu-ray recently, so that's definitely one that I would consider getting because it's one that I have always enjoyed. And some of these I actually already have on Blu-ray. Black Death is one that I would probably consider getting on Blu-ray because I do like some Sean Bean sword. Well, I don't know if it's sword and sorcery, but sword action anyway. Yeah, good stuff. Anyway, that is it for the DVDs Mum didn't want anymore. And next time, I guess when Rosie's here, we'll have Rosie go through the package here and dig out all of her stuff, and we can check out what she sent for Rosie. So that should be a lot of fun. So look forward to that. Alrighty, well, that is it from me to you for now. So until next time, thanks for watching, and sayonara.